Hi, I'm Ron Howard. This is great. Here I am hosting Friday night videos. I have wanted to do this for a long time. I only have one concern. Look, I know how it is. Most of you are awake and you're ready to watch the show and have a great time, see some videos and everything. Some of you are just kind of starting to phase out a little bit, and I think I see a few that are actually asleep. So I want to wake you up, get you going. How do I do it? Like any great event here in America, the Star Spangled Banner. Hey, if you feel the need to stand, just do it, okay? It's all right.
Brother, what's happening? My name is Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Yeah. You made it all the way up here, brother.
Yeah.
How many miles to get on this that cocoon spaceship get you? What's happening?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, let's start the show then.
Let's get going.
Yeah, what's happening?
I could play.
Are you still playing cell phone roulette while you're driving? What you need is the Copilot Speaker Pro. It's a hands-free speakerphone system that plays through your car stereo.
Make sure Charlie Mitchell has a chance to review it.
That's right. Now you can turn your cell phone into a hands-free speakerphone with the rich, bold sound of your car stereo.
Guess what, Mommy? My teacher put my drawing up on the blackboard.
Why get tangled up in wires or mess with sticky goo on your dashboard installing some tiny, tinny speaker you can hardly hear? The Copilot Speaker Pro installs in 3 seconds flat without a single wire and plays through the big speakers on your car stereo. The universal cradle fits any make and model cell phone. Just plug the one-piece unit into your cigarette lighter and set a car radio button to 96.1 FM. When you get a call, just press that button and you can talk and listen hands-free. You'll be able to drive safely with both hands on the wheel, no matter how much you use your cell phone. And you'll hear the other party loud and clear through your car stereo.
Yeah, go down to 1355 Riverside, okay?
Got it.
When you're done, simply go back to your favorite radio station or tape. Use 2 different cars? The Copilot Speaker Pro can transfer from one car to another as easily as you do. It's the best hands-free speakerphone system you can get, and it's yours for only $29.95. But wait, call now and get this microcharge signal enhancer, a $19.95 value free. Simply stick it on the inside of your cell phone and you'll enjoy better signal strength than ever. So order your Copilot Speaker Pro now.
To order your hands-free speakerphone system and receive the booster antenna absolutely free, have your credit card ready and call 1-888-248-5804. We'll bill your credit card one single payment of just $29.95 plus shipping and handling, or send check or money order to the address on your screen. This is a limited time offer, so don't delay. Call now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Better Life Institute. Welcome back again, dear friends. How are you?
Thank you, Pat.
How are you feeling today? How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Doing okay?
Yeah.
You know, today I want to talk to you about lifestyles. Are you happy? Are you feeling stressed? Are you overworked? Is your family life going well? Do you basically enjoy doing what you're doing? Are you at least trying to eat a well-balanced diet and exercise regularly? It's surprising how all of these factors, especially diet and exercise, can really affect your overall quality of life and health, both negatively and positively.
Pat, I know how important it is for me to eat food that's good for me, and I take my Nutrilite daily, just like it's recommended. But lately I've been wondering, am I missing out on something?
The Nutri-Edge supplement pack can really help fill in those nutrient gaps. Ideally, we should all eat a balanced diet. Yet only 10% of North Americans eat the recommended 5 or more servings of fruits and vegetables every day. The Nutri-Edge supplement pack is a unique combination of Nutrilite Selenium E400, Nutrilite beta-carotene, and Nutrilite C+, conveniently packaged in single tear-off packs.
Pat, haven't I read someplace recently about the combination of vitamin E, beta-carotene, and vitamin C?
You certainly have, because each is important to good nutrition. The Nutri-Edge supplement pack can help supply those very nutrients on a daily basis.
Now, I understand we talked earlier about eating a balanced diet, but what about if I'm still trying to lose weight?
Well, if you're trying to lose weight, you can enjoy the Nutrilite system of weight control.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dionne Warwick.
Welcome to Countdown 85 and the Solid Gold Special, and these next 2 hours really are special. Tonight you'll be hearing the top 40 songs of the past year. And to get things started, here's John Parr and our number 40 hit, St. Elmo's Fire.
It's a shame I had to quit the drinking and the smoking and the womanizing to be the best comic I could be. The profession demands it. It's a shame I didn't want to be a television evangelist.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Because then every 90 days, every time I slipped, I could pull a Jimmy Swaggart. I'm sorry. I have slipped. Somebody drive me to Betty's. You know what? We laugh at Jimmy Swaggart. But every man out there was watching him going, this guy can really apologize. I could use that lower lip quiver around the house. Right? I know I forgot to take out the trash, honey, but I got to play golf with the guys. Who are your favorite preachers?
Let me think. Oh, yeah, I don't have any.
Is that
That's
it? Very nice. Well, now we know what PTL means to Jimmy Swaggart.
What would that be?
Pay the lady. Wouldn't it have been funny to watch him talk that girl down in price using the same delivery? $100? I haven't got $100. Will you go halvesies with me for 50? Praise the Lord.
Praise God. If I'd known this was going to be a hippie deal, I wouldn't have come down here. You know, I don't like them hippie deals, Martha, and you told me this is going to be a Christian deal. You didn't say nothing about this being no hippie deal. If I'd have thought this was going to be a hippie deal, I'd have stayed home and watched wrestling. You told me this is going to be a Christian thing, and I can tell you right now, that boy up there on stage, he is not a Christian because he's got that long hair. And everybody knows that Christians don't wear their hair long on account of the Lord likes his little sheep shorn real tight. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't sing, I don't play the piano, I don't dance, I am not a great orator, I am not a pulpit preacher. There's only one talent I have. I am weird.
You must do something with your children. You must do something with your children.
Aren't you afraid? That dog died. And I am a winner.
Now, we will play 6 words, and whoever's ahead at the end of that will have a shot at our double definition round.
I think I'll go with glunch.
Glunch?
A glunch is a frown.
Oh, all right.
Glunch.
Glunch?
Glunch.
Glunching is... Glunch!
I think I need to try holus bolus.
Holus bolus. For holus bolus, let's go over to Stephen first.
Holus bolus, holus bolus, holus bolus, just like that.
Holus bolus. Holus bolus. Holus bolus.
Holus bolus. Wouldn't you like to see what holus bolus means, though?
I sure would.
Holus bolus, I think, would mean all at once. You know, let's find out. Is holus bolus all at once? I don't really know. That's exactly what it was.
Next, it's Days of Our Lives. Then another world heats up. He's a hot new stranger in town out of MJ's past. Will Chad darken her future? Followed by a sizzling Santa Barbara. Cruz and Eden are partners on a mission of justice. Will danger make them partners in bed?
Kid, it's over. Give it up. Now.
You heard what he said. Put it down now.
Drop it. Hurry up. Drop the needle. Now. Easy.
Slow. Do it. Slow.
Easy. Drop the needle. He was coming at us with the needle, lady. What did you expect us to do? Stand there and be his next victim?
He could have been helped. We were talking in the car before you came.
Grow up, lady. He could have stuck you with the needle. You could be in the morgue right now with a tag on your toe. You're lucky you're a smooth talker and we're able to stall for time. There's a lot of people that weren't so lucky.
Feathers! Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hey, that was really good work back there. That creep should have been blown away over a month ago.
Well, all I know is I'm really pissed.
Hey, cheer up. You did the city a favor. It's one less wacko in the court system. It's one less munchkin in the land of Oz. Come on. Cheer up. Smile.
All right.
Come on, let's go have a beer.
All right.
Did I ever tell you about the time I saw this guy get hit by a truck?
The way you make me feel, it knocks me off my feet.
No, you're doing the words wrong.
We don't need another hero.
You know, I would give up my diamonds, my furs, even my career on Dynasty if I could just get puffed up by some trucker.
Linda, I'll puff you up.
You know, I would give up everything in the whole world if I could just get my eggs poached by some stud, by some lumberjack with a green card.
Linda, I'll poach your eggs.
No, No, because you know there's nothing more rewarding than giving birth to a slimy, icky, globby mass of cells that will someday be as boring as me.
What? Purple brain, purple brain. I give you a purple brain.
I'm not going to even pretend we planned this.
You may not be able to stay young all your life, but you can remain immature indefinitely.
The love that families share is ours to remember forever.
I'm Jody Bergsma, and I would like to invite you to my gallery.
Jody Bergsma and all of her authorized dealers invite you to visit and enjoy her entire collection and plan a visit to the home showroom in Bellingham, Washington.
I don't know about the ice skating, but Willard, you got some great roller skating down there.
Let me tell you something, Mary. I've watched you for years, and I know your new contract on Entertainment Tonight. That's the first time you've ever worked for Peanuts. And you're never going to get me on those little wheels, not those round wheels. Even though I do know that you do acrobatics on roller skates, you're never going to catch me there. There are, however, some incredible roller skaters in town, and they're now at the Gershwin Theater, and they're working days and nights in one of the hottest shows in the country. Starlight Express is the name that's been described as a musical extravaganza, and the whole cast is on roller skates right from the beginning. It's a great show, and the opening number is called Rolling Stock with Greaseball and the Gang. Here they go.
I'm just the fastest thing you'll ever see.
So what? Let's boogie.
All right. You mad thing, you.
You might have guessed, although he kind of had me fooled, but that wasn't Jimi Hendrix, that was Michael Winslow.
Thank you very much.
Amazing guy. We'll see more of Michael and those sounds that he makes.
Let's hear it for Ron!
Oh, wait, see, I actually thought there was a crowd there.
Yeah.
This guy fools me here.
Man, I've watched you, I've met you. This is great, man. You have a new movie coming out, right?
Yeah, it's called Willow. We'll show some clips and things from that later.
That would be great.
And we will have more from Michael, but we might as well get into our next video, huh?
Sure.
Dr. Olson is very persistent. He knows the process involved, that it's not just an overnight thing. And he's willing to work with me.
Who is harmed by these modern exorcisms? The patients or the reputations of conventional psychologists? The controversy and the exorcisms will continue.
Cannot stay. You are under the rule of the name Jesus Christ.
When a demon possesses your body, it totally takes over. And you say and do things you have no control over.
What is she wants me to urinate on her? What kind of thing is that? I don't want to urinate on her. I'm not incontinent. You don't go for that kind of thing, do you, Joan?
Not usually.
Man, I'll take that old crow and I'll give her a hug and I'll squeeze her ass a little bit. Where is she? I'll take her like this.
In his new movie, The Mad Monkey, Jeff Goldblum plays an American screenwriter living in Paris.
There's a story about this smart guy getting in touch more with his instinctual self, intuitive self.
Goldblum's character becomes sexually obsessed with a young girl. The story calls for explicit love scenes.
There's the same challenge in every scene to be private and public. In a sex scene's even more private and intimate, of course, and you have to really be able to forget everything besides that.
How can you say you have no guilt when you bring a 17-year-old kid in here, you help shackle him to a radiator, and then participate in his torture and sexual abuse?
Well, I never participated in torture, and no torture was allowed of him.
You were having sex with a kid who's chained up. What are you talking about?
Well, Ricky, first of all, likes that type of sex.
We live in a new age of healing, combining ancient remedies and methods with modern medicines and techniques to treat the whole person.
And now, with the Inside Scoop, here is ace reporter Nick Scupaducci.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. On the occasion of today's release of Nelson Mandela, we've decided to do a serious Inside Scoop this morning, although it's still one about makeovers.
And I guess we're sort of curious to know now what's hot with kids' hair these days. What's sort of the latest trends, if you will?
Hair's definitely going into ease and care of care. So we're going for softness, closer in, not the big frizzy hair anymore. It's all coming down nice and soft and feminine for the girls, really masculine for the boys.
If you don't know...
I was very skeptical, but I'm not now.
...about the new generation hair growth system.
It's really filled in through there.
And how it may help if you're losing your hair.
About 30 to 40% of my hair came back.
Then call for this information.
Now his hair looks like it did 10 years ago.
The call is free.
I think I look better with a full head of hair.
The information is free.
I just like guys with hair.
There is hope.
It works.
It's really great. It's powerful.
Now, a lot of people maybe don't realize it, but even the guys in television wear a little bit of makeup, and that's because all these lights are so bright. And I guess it helps us get dates. What are you doing after the show?
You know, I've been with him for years.
The body is the best.
Yeah, I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah. So sexy.
Can you fix my hair? He's coming.
I've always been passionate about beautiful hair.
Sugar daddy gonna make you happy. Sugar daddy gonna make it nice.
So you say you've got what I want?
Yeah, cold, bold, and smooth.
King Cobra, huh?
Real malt liquor satisfaction. No harsh taste.
That's a powerful combination.
Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Do I have to drink this all by myself?
Home roller.
This is just like mine when I was a kid.
There's nothing more important in your life than the times you've shared with your dad.
Good game, Dad.
Got it.
Easies by Hager. Twill slacks and shorts. The new look in men's casual wear. Perfect for those playful times. From Kastner Knott.
You don't feel any wind?
Easies by Hager. Now on sale. Shorts $21.99 and slacks $26.99 for Father's Day. It's Easies by Hager.
Excuse me. I'm from the Broder Domestic Agency. You are the Matthews family.
Not me. Welcome to America.
Our home is your home.
No, you don't understand. This is your new live-in, Lisa Wells. G'day. Yes.
Imagine me and you, I do. I think about you day and night. It's only right to think about the one you love and hold them tight. So happy together. I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When you're near me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how we toss the dice, it had to be the only one for me is you and you for me. So happy together, so happy together, so happy together.
Leave my son alone.
That was 15 minutes of the most interesting part of my life.
Introducing Hotkeys Keyboard Synthesizer.
Cool. You've been taking lessons? Not necessary. Hotkeys.
The music's built in. Mix it up thousands of different ways. Wah-wah joystick. Change the tone and tempo and make your own special music. Batteries not included.
How's that? Cool.
Hotkeys Keyboard Synthesizer. New from Tyco. No lessons required.
Yes, somebody, well, I just
in surgery. Dr. Hyde, Dr. Acerno, wanted in surgery.
I'm a doctor. I just came out of surgery. Prostrate surgery. Man, this woman, she had a prostrate. It was about the size of your fucking head, man. I swear to God, this fucking thing was huge. I pulled it out though, man.
Prostate surgery?
Yeah.
Prostate surgery is for men.
I want a laxative that leaves me in control all day with no surprises.
Think Fiberall. Think relief. Doctors recommend most the kind of laxative that's in Fiberall. Fiberall has the natural fiber remedy that relieves gently, without any worry.
I want effective relief, and with no harsh chemicals that can cramp my style.
Think Fiberall. Think relief. When Fiberall's outside, natural relief is inside. Fiberall, the natural fiber remedy for natural relief. Also in wafer.
The thing I hate about women is, after several years, they begin to let themselves go physically.
Good joke, Sam. Good joke, Sam. Good.
What are you doing?
Fresh. It's fresh. Good concept. Fresh, Sam. You're wholesome. You're bred.
Women get fat on ya.
Good. I like it. Good.
Shut up.
Stay with it.
Shut up.
Fresh.
Shut up.
I am.
Shut up.
I'm hurtful.
Shut up.
I don't hear me. What are you talking about? Good. It's good.
Shut
good
up.
Show.
Shut
good.
up.
Yes.
Shut up.
Yes.
Shut the heck up.
I was dead, but it's so expensive. I had to come back. They're worth $50 a day.
Shut up.
Yeah. Good show. Good.
Hi there.
Hi, could you give me a hand with this?
Sure can. Just have a seat and we'll sit down and have a talk about it.
I just wanted to maybe buy a new pair of shoes, and there's so many. I mean, what's the difference between all these things?
Well, it depends what you're going to be using them for.
Okay, well, probably some everyday use. What about this high top right here?
Okay. Well, what I can tell you about this, it's a basic leather basketball shoe. This is a basic all-leather one, but, you know, nothing spectacular. It's about a basic starting level for a leather high-top shoe.
Well, here they are, my brand new 1990 Nike Airs. Good shoes, comfortable shoes, they feel pretty good. I have to admit, these Nike Airs, there's something fresh about them as opposed to the not fresh air in my old shoes. I guess the important thing to remember is whenever you're going to buy a new pair of shoes, you want to make sure that they fit good and that they feel good and you're happy with them. You don't have to buy the most expensive pair. You can buy an inexpensive pair, but make sure the basics are covered and you're happy with them. And I should find out if I'm happy with these ones and see if they really do make me jump higher. Then maybe I'll buy them. These new shoes do work.
Good evening, I'm Hugh Downs.
And I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020.
From ABC News, around the world and into your home, the stories that touch your life. This is 2020 with Hugh Downs and Barbara Walters. Bo Jackson, superstar or Superman, football, baseball. He's one of the most recognized sports figures in America today.
Do you ever surprise yourself?
on the athletic field?
Never.
Tonight, his private side and the personal goal that matters most. What makes Bo run? And 2 weeks ago, we showed you emotional farewells of members of the Tennessee National Guard leaving for Saudi Arabia. Tonight, part 2. Their first days on foreign soil, the conditions, the routine, a sense of duty and regret.
To tell you the truth, if I knew then what I know now, I would have never joined up.
Tom Gerald on Mothers and Fathers in a Faraway Land. Those who serve. Bottled water in commercials looks fantastic. Hefty price. Millions swear by it. But in a taste test, can people really tell the difference?
I don't know. I really can't tell you. I don't know.
And how pure is it? Where does it come from? John Stossel investigates the industry. Is bottled better? Plus, she lost her fight to keep baby M. Whatever happened to surrogate mom Mary Beth Whitehead? Those stories tonight, November 16th, 1990.
Well, the big question is bottled water really better? All of us can get it by turning on the faucet, but now millions of us, and the number seems to be growing daily, prefer bottled water.
Yeah, enough people, in fact, to make bottled water a multi-billion-dollar industry. Tonight, John Stossel puts bottled water, probably including your favorite brand, to the test. Where does it come from? Is it worth the money? And in a taste test, can people really tell the difference? Or is one of the best things in life still free?
Water. Why do people pay as much as $2 a bottle for it? That's more than we pay for milk. No product in the beverage industry is selling faster than bottled water. How do these water sellers get people to pay so much for something we could get for nothing? Stan Seibenberg says he makes $1 million a year just dealing in water. He owns the Water Center in Edison, New Jersey. Here he sells waters from all over the world. Waters like Fountain of Youth.
Ponce de Leon's grandson, 19 times removed, is the gentleman behind the company.
I'm Ralph Camacho, Ponce de Leon.
We found him at this fancy department store promoting his water.
Ponce de Leon, yeah. Right. So he's part of your family? I am the 18th and 19th generation away from it.
Unless it works, you know, it's not fair to us aging ladies. What can I tell you?
Health experts we talked to said for the most part, the public water supply in this country is surprisingly good. Yet what's in some bottled waters might surprise you.
Floating materials, debris, organic contaminants.
Tom Perko works for bottled water companies. They pay him to help them sell their product. Yet even he admits that bottled water isn't necessarily better.
You can't tell what's in the water, you can't tell where the water comes from, and you can't automatically assume that it's safer.
The Fountain of Youth label suggests Ponce himself scoops water from an outdoor spring. Well, it is spring water, but it comes from a pipe in this garage. And the garage, by the way, is in Maine, not in Florida, where Ponce was. Glaciers are big this year.
Glacier water. Now that looks clean.
Unless you've walked on a glacier and have seen the kind of contamination that glaciers are subjected to.
Recent tests of a brand called Canadian Glacier found trichloroethane in it. That's an additive used in spot removers. Canadian Glacier says they'd already recalled those bottles because the caps were loose. And of course, this year we learned that carbonation added to Perrier had benzene in it. The benzene's now filtered out, but since this was discovered only by accident, it makes you wonder who's watching this stuff.
Bottled water isn't subject to the same kinds of regulations that tap water is subject to. The EPA has extraordinarily rigorous standards for tap water.
Meaning bottled water is watched less than tap water?
No question about that.
I think we're killing ourselves with tap water.
I don't want to get poisoned from the Miami bottle.
Some people are so upset about Miami's tap water, they use bottled water to wash vegetables with.
Lily.
And tap isn't even good enough for the pets.
You want water? Here you go. Got clean water. And the dog can tell the difference, yes.
This one It's labeled salt-free in English, but in Serbo-Croatian, it says it's got salt in it. Isn't that conning people?
Well, I don't manufacture the water, I don't bottle the water, I just sell it.
There is an opinion in the scientific community, the people who professionally look at water, that water to avoid contamination should actually be age-dated, just like milk, that it should be refrigerated.
What do the bottlers say about all this? Bill Deal speaks for the Bottled Water Association.
Bottled water turnover is very rapid, and the studies that have been done by several professors in the last year have never proven that turnover or shelf life, that there was any shelf life to bottled water, that there was any bacterial growth, there was anything that contributed to health concerns.
But we found bacteria.
You may have, but I dare say that they probably were not health-related bacteria or had any levels of health concerns.
Maybe the average consumer's being fooled. We hired a professional taste test company.
Looking for your honest opinion.
They assembled a group of 50 people and paid them to taste and rate 12 different waters. These included some of the best-selling bottled waters and 2 samples of tap, one from New York, one from Los Angeles. Which water is the best?
0 equals hate, 100 equals love.
Everybody got very serious about all this. Would the expensive sparkling waters do better than cheap seltzer? And would the bottled waters do better than tap? To give bottled water every advantage, we didn't pick these 50 people at random. Instead, we chose people who already buy bottled water. Surely these people would like their bottled waters more, wouldn't they? Nope.
Compared to tap water, Great Bear is just better?
Definitely better. It's got a clearer taste, I think.
According to this taste test.
Yeah, I knew it.
You loved New York City tap water.
Did I?
You hated Great Bear, which is what you buy. How can this be?
I don't really know. I don't know. I really can't tell you. I don't know.
You said you
This
buy
woman buys Perrier, but rated it last.
Why would you buy what you don't like? I mean, you said it smelled bad and has an off taste.
What are you doing to me here?
Looking at your industry, it seems to be a huge con job. You're selling people water for 400 times the price when it's no better than tap water.
If it was conning people, we wouldn't have a 500% growth rate over the last 10 years. Consumers willing to pay for something, and if it means profit for a company, whether it be a soft drink, an alcohol, or a bottled water company, that's the American way.
I'm glad we bombed Libya. I was sick and tired of walking through our own airports, terrified of hearing Abdul, the baggage claim. We bombed him good. Momar and his 2 brothers, Larry Marr and Curly Marr. They had to be stooges. Who else would hide from missiles in a tent?
On a Saturday night.
like to do a lot of other things, too.
Call the Warrant Rock Line.
We'll give you the warm, hard facts on our personal lives. Our fans always come first.
Just $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Kids ask your parents' permission. You'll get the latest on tours, videos.
And what town we blew up last.
Call and hear a new message every day and learn how you can leave your personal message from Warrant.
Or anything else you've got on your mind. Call us and find out what goes on behind tour bus doors.
And that's about how they did it. It was so loud.
Oh, wait. I'm telling you something. This guy, Michael, is incredible. The things he knows, he's just got facts floating around. All right, tell them. This is a great story. Go ahead and tell them.
Okay, this is the truth, okay? This is the truth, all right? Robert Plant, this is how Led Zeppelin got started, right? Robert Plant was fixing the tour bus, right? And they didn't have any music, didn't have anything. He was working, He's working on the radiator, right? Meanwhile, the guys were in the studio working on it. They're going, I don't know, how's this gonna, hey, play it again. But it's missing something. I don't know what is missing. So Robert's working on the bus, and all of a sudden he burns his hand on the radiator. Ow! What's that noise? Ow! Hey, turn on the recorders. What's the matter with Robert? I don't care. Turn on. And that's how Led Zeppelin got started.
This is incredible.
Really, it's true. That's how the group got started, by accident. You should see what happened when they poured coffee on his pants.
You are the new American society, the movers and the shakers. You are the new coffee generation.
Because coffee lets you calm yourself down and picks you up. Coffee gives you the serenity to dream it and the vitality to do it. No other drink does that like coffee.
Join the Coffee Achievers.
Good luck to you.
Living with my back against the wall. Nowhere but forward to fall. I'll close my eyes. Somebody'll catch my breath. Oh my Lord, let's get on board. The ride's gonna scare me to death. Oh, I don't wanna leave before my time is done. Don't wanna stick around when my race is run. I don't wanna go before they call my death. Don't wanna die asking for another chance. Come help me, poor Richard. I want you help me raise the glass. Here's to me and here's to you. May your dreams all come to pass. Cruel trick of time is played in the wink of an eye. Oh, heavens above, you don't need no shove. The years go sailing by. Don't wanna leave before my time is done. Don't wanna stick around when my race is run. I don't wanna go before they call my death. Don't wanna die asking for another another game of chance. A lifetime come and gone. I guess it's up to me. I don't wanna sing another man's song. I wanna say what Grandma said, lying on a dying bed. I had been cheated, no mistreated, and I don't have to say not yet. Oh, 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 oh. stick around when my race is run. I don't want to go before they call my dad. Don't want to die asking for another chance. No, another chance.
The hottest new album of the decade is burning up the airwaves. This is Guitar Rock, a giant 4-record set.
Check it and see, smoking in the boys' room. Sweet home Alabama, in the sunshine of your
Guitar Rock, all original hits by the original stars on 4 LPs, 2 double-length cassettes, or 2 CDs. Rock on!
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. American woman, stay away from me.
Guitar Rock is like no other collection on 4 LPs or 2 double-length cassettes, $19.99. 2 compact discs, $24.99. Nothing rocks harder or louder. Have your credit card ready. Here's how to order.
Order call 1-800-247-7500. That's 1-800-247-7500. Or send $19.99 for 4 records or 2 cassettes, or $24.99 for 2 compact discs. Plus $4 shipping and handling to Guitar Rock, P.O. Box 1880, Department 6, Alexandria, Virginia.
Some more musical entertainment coming our way right now. Ryan Hayden and Dean George also go to Gladys McDonald School. They also came up with their own rap. They also came up with a name for their own group. These are the Rad Rappers.
My name is Dean George. Not on. My name is Dean George. I always do my chores. And if my mom asks me, I leave them up the floors. If I get paid, I even wash the doors. When my mom's shopping at the mall, she always buys me things from the stores. When my dad asks me, I'll even clean my dresser drawers. And when I go to school, some people think I'm cool, other people think I'm a real fool. I just tell them to go jump in a pool. When I go to school the next day, everybody thinks that I am cool. Now I don't have to tell anybody to go jump in a pool.
Well, my name is Ryan Hayden. They call me Iron Maiden. My friends think I'm cool because I always put a leg in. I was walking down the street with my friend. He said to me that I had small feet. So got picked up in a car and I seen a star. My friend said to me, "You've just seen a car." So we went to the Northgate shopping mall, and when we arrived there, my friend bought a ball. So on our way home, we hit a fence. When we got out, we seen 2 fat dents.
She enraged the nation when she lied that her 2 little boys had been kidnapped. Now Susan Smith stands convicted of murdering her 2 sons. This week, a jury will decide whether Smith will receive life in prison or, by South Carolina law, die in the electric chair. Emotions in her hometown are running strong.
I'm hoping for the death penalty.
I'm not for the electric chair.
How would you vote if you were on the jury? Here's your chance to decide in our exclusive ET phone poll. Should Smith be sentenced to die in the electric chair? Call 1-900-773-1199 if your answer is yes. Call 1-900-773-2299 if your answer is no, and we'll have the results for you tomorrow. Each call will cost you 50 cents, and you must be 18 years old to take part.
No, I'm just a human being. We're all just human beings.
Maybe so, but this man was once a woman, and he's not alone. Is someone you know someone you really don't know? Hard Copy goes inside the mind-blowing world of gender benders.
Thank you, sweet spirits.
A psychic to the stars hits the high seas on John Wayne's haunted yacht and forecasts some choppy waters for Hollywood's rich and famous.
I regret to predict separations or divorces for the following couples.
Batten down the hatches, it's Kenny Kingston's Celebrity Storm Watch.
Hello and welcome. I'm Jerry Penacoli. You're watching Hard Copy Weekend. They say their situation's the result of a mix-up by Mother Nature. Unsympathetic critics say they're just plain freaks. Whatever the case, the gender-bending journey of a transsexual is a mind-boggling process. Terry Murphy reports.
They exist among us, men and women who have led double lives.
No, I'm just a human being. We're all just human beings. We're doing what we have to do to get by.
They might seem a bit odd at first, but they want you to know inside they are real people, just like you and me.
Well, whatever you think, you've got to respect them for who they are.
Silver, how glad we are to see you. You are a transvestite prostitute from New York City. I didn't think we had any of these here in New York City. Silver, you've been doing this for 7 years. Silver, come on. $3,000 a week, don't lie to us, Silver.
No, I didn't say $3,000 a week.
Up to, you could do it.
I have done $3,000 a week. I did always $3,000 a week. I wouldn't be, I'd be so exhausted I wouldn't be.
A lovely way to spend an evening. Engelbert Humperdinck's brand new album with 24 of the most beautiful love songs ever written.
You never know just how much.
Harbor Lights. As time goes by, the very thought of you, faraway places. These and 20 more of your favorite songs are all in this deluxe 2-record collection.
My sweet embrace.
A lovely way to spend an evening. Engelbert Humperdinck's new album for romantics of all ages. From Polytel in stores now.
It's new! It's outrageous! It's dial an insult, and I'm Sultan. Ever been insulted? Sure you have. No, you haven't. Call 1-900-2-INSULT. Having one of those days? I'll make it worse. Call 1-900-2-INSULT. Can't take any more? Think again. Your friends won't tell you what they really think of you, but I will. Dial an insult. $2 first minute, $1 each additional minute. No tolls charged. No obscene language. Kids get parents' permission. Laugh or cry. It's an experience.
Well, okay, Mitch. You go in and tell him the story.
Now? Okay. When I was,
Mitch, you okay?
I was, it's awfully hot in here. Well, you were there. And
Becky, can we get Mitch a dry shirt out of here, please?
No, and I was diving in the and
Mitch, talk to me.
Oh no. I was in the water and the waves came and I feel like Ramacon. I can't go on that show.
If you have to
If
worship
you asked me if I
there's
could-
nothing more
you
dangerous
had,
than an ignorant
You had one
friend.
of your friends in the interim before we hit the gold jackpot with Lou, who hated the word worship. And
Yeah.
I used to, do you remember how he would correct
Well, you know
me?
what, Mother?
I worship you.
Say this without a little poke. I worship you, Mama. And I hope you enjoyed this month of Virginia Graham. And
with the same dress.
And, you know, if life could always be a television show, I would like to preserve these last 4 weeks and see them over and over. I thank you so much.
Sweetheart,
really.
you know I had such
God
a good time.
bless you,
We
Mother.
would never dare say this, you see, if we weren't on television. We used this to say what we've been wanting
God
to say.
bless you out there, too. And I hope you'll keep watching Trendsetter.
Do they know the new guy?
Music. That's what we're about, not iPhones yet. Let's get back to it at MTV, Music Television.
When I saw that neon sign, knew just where to go. I showed the songs of iPhone, all the headlights all aglow. A bartender said to me, boy, I want you to meet my sister. She's a high-strung and a little young, but she's a real Texas twister. A real Texas twister. I said, how young is too young? How fast is too fast? Well, how high is too high? Yeah, how high is too high? She said, how long is this ride? Well, how long can you last? You're gonna find out, mister, when you meet that Texas twister.
You know, the common misconception is that teenage girls do nothing but shop and talk on the phone.
We know differently, don't we?
Mm-hmm. The fact is, along with everything else that the girls had to do this last 2 weeks, they also rehearsed and taped their own music video. Here they are, the 51 delegates to the 1989 Miss Teen USA pageant, along with Kid Creole and the Coconuts and I Love Girls.
Dear Mom and Dad, dance rehearsals are great. I'm the third girl in the fifth row. Or is it the fifth girl in the third row? Oh well, you'll know who I am. And I get to dance with Kid Creole in the production number. Love, Jenny.
energize the atmosphere. I like the way a girl can mesmerize, can make you stop and stare. Oh, oh, look at you. Oh, girls. Oh, girls. Girls. It doesn't matter if they're short or they're tall, if they got a lot of hair or they're bald. It doesn't matter if they're richer than a Warner Brothers picture, if they're boxing or the spiders or ball. I love girls.
so, folks, their first music video. We'll be right back with our evening gown competition after this word from Crest, the official toothpaste of the Miss Teen USA pageant. Stay with us.
Hey, Angel, you ever seen this movie? This guy gets it on with like 10 different girls. Man, I'd love to get action like that. Wouldn't you?
Okay, guys, the question that all your fans are dying to have answered is...
No.
Are you still single?
You know what? We've answered this question. So
I sure hope all of our fans are not wondering, because if the guy fans out there are wondering this question,
okay. Well, we need to talk. Well, nobody has girlfriends. Still, no one has girlfriends. No one has had girlfriends.
No one has
Every time that question is asked, it's always no.
You know, well, we've dated people at different times, or at least I have a couple of times. But you know, frankly, it's no girlfriend.
What about you two? Have you had a chance to go on your first date yet?
You know, the thing is,
I
don't have a reason to go out on dates. The thing is, you have friends and girlfriends and things like that.
Dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We're always going places and doing different things. So, I guess it would be kind of insane to have a girlfriend, because you'd be like on the other side of the continent.
Let's just pretend for a second that you do have time to date. What would it be like to go on a date with you, Ike?
Pretty basic, pretty normal. Probably take you to a movie or something, and go eat somewhere.
No, I don't think that. I think that depends on. I think that depends on the girl. I think that depends on where you are, what the situation is, and all that kind of stuff. I mean,
video game?
No. I really don't know.
Oh, Zach, you could pick him up on your motorcycle or something.
Yeah, pick him up on the motorcycle, take him on motocross. You know.
Okay, and very quickly, what do you look for in a girl?
I look for
a girl,
female.
Female?
You know, female.
That's
good. I don't normal, not alien.
Not alien?
No
okay.
antlers.
I guess I'm out of the picture.
No antlers.
No antlers. Yeah.
No Neo Sapiens.
Yeah, we try to stay away from growths.
Large.
Harry Connick.
We were thinking about Harry Connick Jr. and think about his name, Harry Connick. We started calling it like a growth, a Harry Connick, like you'd be like, oh, I've got a Harry Connick on my neck. Look.
Well, there you go. There's the catchphrase.
Down on the farm there are lots of pigs. We saw them there today. And the only word that we ever heard any of them say was, that's all they seem to do. Can you go? Can you go? Can you go?
Down on the farm there are lots of sheep. We saw them there today.
And the only word that we ever heard any of them say was meh, meh. That's all they seem to do. Can you go meh? Can you go meh? Can you go meh, meh too? Meh, meh. Down on the farm there are lots of cows. We saw them there today. And the only word that we ever heard any of them say was moo, moo, moo. That's all they seem to do. Can you go moo? Can you go moo? Can you go moo, moo too? Moo, moo, moo. A pig goes,
a sheep goes meh,
and a cow goes moo, moo, moo. Now that you've heard all the sounds they make, you can make them too go meh, meh, moo, moo, moo. Now that you've heard all the sounds they make, you can make them too.
Cops say he was a phony Tibetan healer. Some of his patients say he handed out prescriptions for sex.
The way he was going to help her lose weight, evidently, was by having sex with her.
one night, I woke up around 3 o'clock in the morning. I felt something cold against my shoulder. It was the ceiling. I was looking down at my own body.
I wouldn't believe it for a second. I dreamt something once, and it came true the next day. Maybe there is something to it.
There's a word for it, the paranormal, and it's one of today's biggest issues. Now, Time Life Books brings you a new library, Mysteries of the Unknown, that looks into every area to give you all the sides.
My daughter didn't want to get on that school bus. I didn't know why, but something told me to take her seriously. I'm glad I did.
Take a serious look at a world that can no longer be ignored.
I never thought I would believe in it until it happened to me.
To order Mystic Places, call 1-800-233-7700. Examine it for 10 days. Keep it and pay just $12.99 plus shipping and handling. Keep only the ones you want. Cancel anytime. Call 1-800-233-7700.
There are no contingency plans, by the way, for IT failure. You can't go back and do things manually or by paper. That was already observed.
It's the night on everyone's mind.
This could affect half the continental United States.
The night they warned us about.
Now we're starting to see some problems.
What if they're right?
Oh my God. We have to start the evacuation.
The survival of millions hangs in the balance.
We've lost this puppy.
Go, everybody out! Just tell yourself it's only a movie. And now, Y2K, the movie.
In today's computerized world, some even put up web pages.
Girls all over the world, they're on the internet making websites about handsomes. This is my website. It's got some animations. It's just called Umbop.
Summer love is beautiful, but it's not enough to satisfy emotions that are shared between us. Winter love is cozy, but I need so much more. It just intensifies my wants to have a love that endures. Cause every time I close my eyes, I think of you. It don't matter what the season is, I still love you. With all my heart, and I wanna be with you wherever you are. I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and night. I go for broke if I could be with you. Only you can make it right, yeah. And autumn love is special at this time of the year. But when the leaves are gone, does that love disappear? I never underestimate the new love of spring. But I'm glad to say in my heart, I know my love lasting. Whoa. Cause every time I close my eyes, I think of you. It don't matter what the season is, I still love you. With all my heart, and I wanna be with you wherever you are. I only think of you on 2 occasions. What's that? That's day and night. I go for broke if I could be with you. Only you can make it right. I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and night. I go for broke if I could be with you. Only you can make it right. Cause every time I close my eyes, I think of you. It don't matter what the season is, I still love you. With all my heart, and I wanna be with you wherever you are.
We are wrapping things up today in Columbia Falls, Montana.
None other than Mary Hart joins Jim Nabors on stage at his outdoor concert. Enjoy it. See you later.
Have a good one.
bright each morning.
Anywhere you go, let me go too.
Anywhere you go, let me go too.
Love me, that's all I ask.
Love me, that's all I ask. Love me, that's all.
Homer pays a big price to keep Selma and Patty from talking next on The Simpsons.